In a world wrought with peril, in a time of extreme desperation, we must not look towards the future for our heroes, but to the past. The old Brotato has seen it all. He has survived countless battles, and he has arrived to get these aliens off of his lawn. You served in the trenches with the old Brotato. You've endured his countless stories about the past. You know how many times he allegedly beat up the Kaiser, and how many hills he had to climb to get to school in the morning. How do you feel about the old Brotato's chances in this run?
I think the old Brotato has been through so much that this is not his end. And I think we're going to have an exciting battle today.
But do you think he will clear these whippersnappers from his lawn? And will he stop them from skateboarding on the sidewalk?
Only time will truly tell.
Time. The old Brotato's worst enemy. Compared to that adversary, these aliens don't stand a chance. Let's get to Brotatoing.
The old Brotato has minus 25% enemy speed, plus 10 harvesting, minus 33% map size, and minus 10% enemies at the cost of 10% speed. We will be selecting the revolver and doing Danger 5.
He is so brutally efficient with this revolver. It's like he's a small, crinkly John Wick.
Just imagine if I get a candle.
What in the world do you mean?
He'd have a burning wick on his head.
I hate you.
None of y'all know funny.
We'll grab more harvesting, pick up another revolver, have a nice cup of coffee, lock that revolver and the ugly tooth.
Why is the map so much smaller than usual?
Because the old Brotato has a 33% reduction to map size, and I have no idea if that is considered a positive or a negative.
I like it. Everything feels more confined and brutal.
Which is exactly how I would describe this overall run.
So I'm guessing hordes suck in this.
Yeah, hordes are pretty bad, and of course I think it gave me 2 of them.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
We don't need charcoal. Grab some attack speed. Get some range damage. Buy the revolver and the tooth.
The ugly tooth looks like an old army buddy of the old Brotato. Gunnery Sergeant Ugly Tooth.
You are super weird.
You only say that because you're scared of the truth. Or in this case, the tooth.
And my John Wick joke was bad?
Yes, it was.
Lock another revolver.
So I'm guessing the strategy here is just pack as many revolvers as you can and blast away the enemy?
Pretty much, but since the mage failed to rescue every crew member, I'm trying that again on the old Brotato. I also don't buy anything that's considered newfangled.
That's right, I'd love to hear it. I love an independent challenge and just sticking to the theme, you know?
It makes it a lot more interesting. As an added bonus, since the old Brotato gets a reduction in enemy numbers, I wanted to see just how low I could get that number.
And how do you intend to do that?
With the candle and the white flag. The candle reduces enemies by 10% and the white flag reduces them by 5%.
We'll take the weird food. Grab some armor. Grab 2 revolvers. Get a battle scar. And lock the revolver and the tree.
What the hell happened to your eyes? Did you die?
Yeah, I have no idea. That one was a surprise to me too. I mean, it can only be the weird food.
Typical old people always eating such weird things. Man, he is leaving no quarter. It's like back during the Great War against the Carrots, leaving nothing but salad in his wake.
As the king demands.
Let's grab some attack speed and some dodge. Now we'll pick up the scar. Grab the revolver and the tree. We don't need no gentle alien.
Man, he is doing good with those guns. What do you think he was before he became the old Brotato? I'm speculating like the cowboy Brotato. That's why there isn't one yet.
Yeah, probably a cowboy from the Old West. The last of his kind. In those more brutal and wild times, Spuds grew up to be more badass. Not like these modern pansies. He's gotta shoot to kill, is how he survived.
That sounds like a pretty badass cowboy.
The most badass cowboy. The last cowboy.
We'll take the cute monkey. Get some luck. Grab the gummy berserker.
How did you not get the old man a glass of lemonade?
I thought that immediately after I hit reroll.
Damn whippersnapper passing on my lemonade.
Nothing here. Combine those revolvers and get this revolver. Lock another scar and next wave.
I gotta say, that badass gunslinger mystique is kinda disappearing with that attire.
Leave him alone, he's old and confused. He thought he was putting on his cowboy hat.
So you guys' outfit mixed up with a rodeo clown?
I mean, he's been in so many rodeos.
And sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do in service to your king.
If the king wants you to put on a wig and dance like a monkey, you put on a wig and dance like a monkey.
Yeah, this Brotato probably remember back when he was the Prince Brotato, right?
The old Brotato remembers back to when the king's dad was the Prince Brotato.
Is the king a tyrant?
He's a king. Of course he's a tyrant.
He's not a tyrant. He's just an absolute monarch on a warpath.
Oh, sorry. How could I have mistaken the difference?
We'll take the Cyclops worm. Get more armor. Grab some harvesting. Get the scar. And the fertilizer. And the lens.
Still no lemonade for you.
Damn whippersnapper's always denying me my lemonade.
Let's lock the bag. Pick up the revolver. And lock Lieutenant Muscles. Then we'll linger here for a second. And do the next wave.
This is really showing off the supremacy of the smaller map. Less running around everywhere, more confined, more brutal, more blasting him in the face. Just like those bastard carrots.
It is really nice to have everything practically in range, no matter where you stand.
You're also getting less numbers than usual, right?
Yes, 10% less enemies so far, and all enemies are 25% slower.
Is that just making you look more badass right now, then?
You're damn right it is. The revolver was truly a perfect weapon for the old Brotato. The slowed down enemies gives the Brotato enough time to reload when he runs out of bullets.
Oh, I agree completely. It's almost as if the revolver was made for him.
Kinda like the rock for the chunky boy.
Yeah, exactly. The benefits of the weapon just complement the Brotato perfectly.
More coffee. Grab some health. We'll definitely take the candle. Rescue Lieutenant Muscles.
Lieutenant Muscles. You know, the old Brotato used to serve in the army with Lieutenant Muscles' grandfather.
I did not know that. Fascinating.
Yeah, his grandfather saved the old Brotato from being French fried.
And here he is returning the favor by saving his grandson from aliens.
And get the bag. Let's try to re-roll and fail. And next wave.
Oh, look, you have a candle on your head. I guess you're John Wick now.
Damn straight I am. This also means I'm at negative 20% enemies.
That's because the aliens fear the old Brotato.
because he's John Wick now.
That's not clever.
And ice to meet you is...
Excuse me? My ice puns are perfectly crafted. It's wordplay.
Your ice puns are about as old as the old Brotato.
One would say as classic as the old Brotato.
One could say outdated as the old Brotato.
You know nothing of punmanship.
And you know nothing about funny.
Oh, when this is over, bam, zoom, straight to the moon.
Another old reference.
Then I'm in good company with the old Brotato.
Let's get some damage. More armor. Another revolver. Let's lock the extra stomach and pick up the glass cannon. Let's lock Ensign Sausage and on to wave 9.
Just watch this masterful display of decimation. The old Brotato knows how to just take out waves after waves of enemies. Just like back in the old Carrot Wars when he used the Shredder.
So that was his gun of choice back then, huh?
Wait, what do you mean?
The Shredder is a gun, and its bullets have a chance to explode on impact.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I envisioned one of those giant field machines with like the grinding shredder things at the front.
A combine?
Yeah, like that, but like a war version used to shred carrots.
Wouldn't a normal combine shred carrots?
Not nearly as brutally as they deserve.
Wouldn't that shred potatoes just as easily?
Yeah, and his revolvers could shoot potatoes just as easily. What's your point?
Well, I'm just seeing rows of combines just driving towards each other now.
Yeah, it's kind of like tanks.
Except if you've strapped a bunch of swords onto the front of the tank.
So, a better tank?
I was just about to say, that's a pretty cool tank.
Recognize.
He got a medal!
Just another one to add to the collection. He's gotten more medals than you've gotten birthdays. Because he's the old Brotato.
Let's get some crit chance, some attack speed. Definitely take the bandana, grab the extra stomach, and rescue Ensign Sausage. Almost forgot to lock Lieutenant Muscles. And we'll just move on. We have elites on 11 and 17 and a horde on 14.
You know, he also knew the scared sausage's grandfather. He was known as the Brave Sausage. He went against the carrots with such ferocity, but he disappeared behind enemy lines. The old Brotato led the mission to try to find him, and then they did, in the boiler. When the old Brotato pulled him out, the sausage's last words were this: "Don't be scared."
So his grandson's just a disappointment, huh?
Look, he is here. He didn't have to be. He's scared, but he's trying to get over it. He's trying to live up to that legacy.
Sorry?
You are forgiven. But there is a rich history here between all these characters that they're just exemplified by the old Brotato.
What about the baby?
You mean the baby with the beard?
I meant the baby Brotato, but the baby with a beard is another question.
Well, the old Brotato did serve with the man with the beard, but the baby Brotato's an interesting case. I kind of think it's a science experiment.
That would explain its 24 arms.
Exactly. All other Brotatos only have 6.
Something to ponder.
Let's grab the steel.
You know, the old Brotato used to work in all the steel mills.
Every single one?
Yep, people just had crazy work ethics back then.
Let's get some damage. We will take the sunken bell.
You know, the old Brotato originally knew the sunken bell as the bell.
Did it sink into the water during the war?
Yep, during the Great Battle of the Soup Can. That's the battle where Ensign Onion's grandfather, Admiral Onion, died. He got French onioned.
How sad and delicious.
Grab another bag. Rescue Lieutenant Muscles. Let's get a scope. And first elite.
Alright, the old Brotato versus the Rhinoceratops. Observe as the old Brotato masterfully dodges the Rhinoceratops. Experience garnered from his time dodging bulls in a rodeo. Oh, his old crinkled bones. Can the old Brotato survive this? Oh, that was a big hit. And he did it. All that rodeo experience paid off.
Aren't clowns the ones that dodge the bulls?
Not necessarily. If you fall off the bull and it's coming after you, you gotta dodge it.
Oh, I thought we were talking about matadors.
Matadors aren't at the rodeo.
They are at Brotato rodeos as dictated by the king.
Okay, so is it a bull animal or the bull Brotato?
No, they do not fight that Hellraiser reject at the rodeo.
Nice, an exoskeleton.
So, the first chance you get to deny getting a newfangled item, you take it. Challenge failed.
It's steam powered.
What, so it has even more bells and whistles? Fail.
They were using these steam powered exoskeletons during the war with the carrots.
I can't trust you. You probably say that about the plasma sledge now. Remember how it's a magic item.
Take the gambling token. Grab some dodge. Definitely take the crystal. Let's grab the white flag.
You know, from what I'm hearing about this old Brotato, it seems really weird for him to pick up a white flag.
Hear me out, this is a war trophy.
But it brings less enemies, which means he's using it, right?
This is the white flag that the carrots flew when they surrendered. Him using it is actually terrifying the aliens not to come after him.
So you're saying he's waving the white flag of war?
Yes.
It also means 25% less enemies.
He wants to one-on-one the bosses.
I always love a cyber ball, but do I want it?
No. Don't do
No,
it.
no,
No,
don't,
no,
no,
No!
no!
I was actually willing to let the steam-powered exoskeleton pass, but a cyber ball?
I guess the only thing I can say is I forgot.
Playing the dementia card, are we?
No, I'm not playing the dementia card.
I guess it was a gift from his grandkid or something. Along with this hippie crystal you had him pick up.
Definitely lock, rip, and tear. Let's just lock everything. Admire some of our items. And next wave.
What happened to you? Why are you pink?
Because of the crystal.
The crystal turns you pink?
It is one of the two items that turn you pink, yes.
Why?
Because it's pink.
God, you're just trying to emasculate him, aren't you?
Pink is a power color.
I suppose it is.
So now he's fully in pink, waving a white flag. And he's got a little unicorn horn.
First off, pink is a power color. Secondly, that is the white flag of war. It is a trophy of victory. Thirdly, that is not a unicorn horn. It is a glass cannon. It is literally a weapon of war.
I'm just saying, put this guy on a shelf. Who's more likely to buy it, a little boy or a little girl?
A little boy, moving on.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
I said moving on.
More coffee.
I'm just gonna say, this is the dude's third cup of coffee. You know he's an old man, right?
Yeah, and he likes his coffee, so what?
I'm just saying, he probably wants to be in bed by 4:30. More coffee isn't gonna help that.
The coffee's the only thing that's stopping him from falling asleep on the battlefield.
Oh man, imagine if there was a debuff where you just fall asleep and can't move for 2 seconds on the battlefield.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, I figured anything above 2 seconds would probably just mean instant death.
2 seconds probably means instant death.
Nah, it's probably just more of a challenge. Don't be a pansy.
Definitely take the incendiary turret. Pick up rip and tear. And the small magazine. Grab the revolver. Let's lock the tardigrade. And next wave.
Just blasting away. Bang, bang, bang. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead.
Just like John Wick.
I never said he wasn't like John Wick. In fact, I was the one that brought up John Wick earlier.
Yeah, and then you hated my joke.
Because your joke was bad and you should feel bad.
Your jokes are bad.
My jokes are hilarity masterpieces. Your jokes was lowest common denominator trife.
I'm sure Candlehead from Wreck-It Ralph liked it, right?
Of course she did, because she has class.
Please. Candlehead is so provincial. Minty Zaki's the one of class.
Please. Candlehead would race circles around Minty Zaki.
This just proves you have no idea what you're talking about. Candlehead's down there with Vanellope von Schweetz.
You take that back.
Never.
You will pay for this.
Bring it on.
Well, wasn't this the most heated discussion about Wreck-It Ralph side characters ever?
Do I want a beanie? Nah. Let's get some damage. Get some lifesteal. Let's rescue Chief Engineer Tyler.
Chief Engineer Tyler. Good to see him. And you know what? I'm going to retroactively name Cyberball the Chief Engineer's assistant. He's like a little android, like Data.
So I was just rescuing a crew member.
Is that a turret you got there, though?
Moving on.
And pick up the tardigrade. Don't need the power generator. Reading is good. Apparently I don't want that revolver.
Alright, here comes the Horde. The old Brotato has experienced massacring large amounts of enemy troops. Dropping like flies. Wow, they are really not getting any licks on you. Oh, the fat crying guy.
Wah, wah. Oh my god, the old Brotato's so mean. Wah, wah. Oh my god, we can't take him on. Why is he killing us? Wah, wah. We're just trying to stop him. Wah, wah.
Are you ever going to leave the poor guy alone?
Why would I ever do that? Sounds like you're a bit of an alien sympathizer.
I'm not an alien sympathizer, but come on, man.
Do you know what they used to do to carrot sympathizers during the war?
No, but I'm pretty sure you're about to tell me.
They got scalloped. Do you want to get scalloped?
No, I don't want to get scalloped.
Let's grab some dodge. Combine those revolvers. Grab this revolver and the coil. Lock the wandering bot. Lock the mirror and the vigilante ring. Linger for way too long. And next wave.
You know, the Ranger Brotato could learn a lot from the old man here. This is how you dominate with guns without being boring about it. You just go in blasting with revolvers and you don't promise miniguns.
A submachine gun is basically just a little minigun.
That's not the case, and you suck. You're promising miniguns, and then you're promising lightning swords, and no, we get neither of them.
Don't forget the fireballs.
Right, and the fireballs.
I'm just gonna have to stop promising you anything.
Or if you promise something, actually deliver on it.
Just like how if you make challenges for yourself, you should actually do them.
Yeah, really, you should. The mage failed his challenge too, and he turned into a little clown.
That was his eye.
But the old Brotato, he's pure. He's just shooting things and being badass.
Yeah, as pure as the majestic unicorn.
I hate you.
Grab some lifesteal. Pick up the mirror. 3 good options to double. Oh, it would be really good. We'll go with the goblet. Rescue the wandering bot.
Seriously, the wandering bot? You just didn't even try with the no newfangled items challenge, did you?
I wanted to see how slow I could get them.
Didn't answer my question.
The wandering bot's a crewmate.
You're trying to use the fact that I said little robot friend before about him.
I shall decree that the wandering bot is in fact the nurse on the ship. Besides, he got a spring. You can't get more low-tech than that.
Maybe a rock?
Are you listening to yourself?
No.
And next wave.
Can you have a salad that consists of a single vegetable?
Caesar salad. It's literally just lettuce.
And cheese and croutons.
So when did cheese and crouton become vegetables?
But would you call a bowl of shredded carrots a salad?
Not necessarily, but the carrots were allied with the lettuce guys.
So now the salad comment earlier makes sense.
It always made sense, you're just overthinking it.
Yeah, plus, you don't even need vegetables to make a salad. What about tuna salad or egg salad?
Is a bowl of chips a chip salad?
What about potato salad?
Yeah, but all those salads are mixed with like mayonnaise or something.
Right, and mayonnaise is a vegetable now. And you know what? I'm gonna look this up. Oh, carrot salad is a thing.
It looks more like a panini dish though.
So what? It's still a carrot salad. Tuna salad is literally a gray mush.
So what you're telling me right now is spaghetti and meatballs is tomato salad.
No, as you can see, tomato salad is tomato salad. Now stop being an idiot. The butterfly.
Let's pick up some speed. Grab the vigilante ring and the baby gecko. Do a couple rerolls. Lock the power generator and the recycling machine.
Why did he lock the recycling machine? Because he's completely abandoned his goals.
Lock Lieutenant Muscles. Looks like we only have Muscles, Sausage, and Tyler. On to the next elite.
Alright, the Crocagator mascot has come.
Crocagator?
Last time we saw this guy, we couldn't decide between alligator and crocodile, so now it's Crocagator.
That makes sense, because I see characteristics of both.
What if it was a caiman this whole time?
Why are you like this?
I just think we should consider that fact.
What's special about a caiman?
It's like a gimpy little crocodile.
Aren't those the really big ones in the Amazon?
Nah, I'm pretty sure they're little.
Well, I would say that the black caiman is potentially bigger than the American alligator.
Not bigger than a saltwater crocodile. And that's all that matters.
Well, if that's what we're basing it on, then yeah, you're right.
Wait, what happened to the Crocagator?
He did.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
Did he even touch you?
At least twice.
But, I mean, he's full of health now, so...
That's just the ultimate badass. It is the old Brotato.
The potato. Yeah, we'll take the alien, baby.
The time-honored Brotato tactic. Wearing the young of your enemies as human shields. You know, they used to do that to baby carrots.
Let's grab Muscles. And the power generator. Lock the revolver. Lock the nail. Let's spaz out for a second. And go to the next wave.
Ah, there he is. Get rid of all that pink. Back to a proper potato color. You know, this is what Brotatoes used to look like.
No way.
No, believe it or not, back in the olden days, they did not look like little Eggmen.
So you're saying the Potato Men actually look like Potato Men?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to them?
A number of factors, really. Demonic deals, plastic surgeries, they started eating crap. And when I say crap, I don't mean like fertilizer, what potatoes can grow in. I mean like plastic and stuff.
That's better than what I thought. I thought they were all skinned.
It would make sense why they were white.
Well, prolonged space travel did help change their outward appearance. It really was more deals with the demon and the actions of the doctor and entrepreneur's ancestors that really changed them. But apparently, you can go back to the old ways.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Alright, we got a goldfish. Take the gummy berserker. Let's grab some range. Pick up the revolver. and the nail, and the recycling machine.
You know, back in his day, the lost duck was just known as the duck.
Do a goldfish roll. Not bad, got a jetpack.
And he locks the jetpack. Because if he's gonna fail a challenge, he's really gonna fail a challenge.
It's a steampunk jetpack?
You can't just claim everything as steampunk.
Who's the tech expert here?
Screw that, you lost the challenge and you're digging in.
Alright, here we are at the penultimate wave. The old Brotato has dominated every challenge presented to him. But can he take on Rocky and the Brain Eater? How are you feeling going against the bosses?
I'm feeling pretty confident right now. It's been going really well. And I really can't think of anything I need, so I think it should go pretty good.
So will the old Brotato be the hero of the ages?
Isn't he already?
That he is. He is what we all should aspire to be. He is the chunky boy of his generation. I only hope that the baby Brotato can live up to his legacy.
No pressure, kid.
By the way, I've also decided that the baby Brotato is the old Brotato's grandson. Or rather, great-great-grandson. So it is a legacy.
A legacy that ends with a science experiment? What's this, like Soldier Boy and Homelander?
Kinda. It's my belief that the king selected the baby Brotato because of his genetic lineage to be his experiment. To make the perfect soldier.
I mean, with 24 arms, how could he not be, right?
See, that's Brotato logic.
Let's get some dodge. Grab the jetpack and the spyglass. And that's it. On to the bosses.
The tension in the calm before the storm. Just like when the old Brotato was in that transport ship, bracing himself to storm the beaches of Broccoli, Normandy. The battle for the liberation of the world is at hand, as well as the fight to eliminate all whippersnappers from the yard. Now it's time for war! The battle is joined with Rocky and the Brain Eater.
Wow, he's not really doing any damage, is he?
No. His revolvers cannot fail him now, but he's just whittling away at them.
I mean, good thing he's not really taking damage, so this is just gonna take a bit of time.
Good thing he's practically been rejuvenated back to his old peak physique.
Okay, so the Brain Eater is about half health, so this is looking decent right now.
It's amazing how they just can't even touch the old Brotato. But this challenge, this is right up there with the colossal carrot from the old war. Come on, old Brotato. They are the ones on your lawn. They are the ones skateboarding on all the sidewalks. You gotta stop them. Fight, old Brotato, fight. Do it for the brave sausage. Do it for Admiral Onion. Do it for Gunnery Sergeant Ugly Tooth. Do it for the big muscly dude. Do it for the man with the beard. Do it for the crown. But most of all, do it for yourself.
Oh, and he just took a big hit.
He's got this.
Oh, this is looking bad.
One's down. He's almost got it. And he did it with 10 seconds to spare.
That was an intense final bit.
Victory! He did it! He defeated them just like he defeated the carrots all those years ago! The hero of the ages stands tall!
That was an impressive win. Congratulations.
I am really glad that picking up a red chest counts as a full heal.
I mean, it truly saved you. But you know who wasn't so lucky? The Brotatos in this death montage. Oh wow, only 2?
Yeah, the old Brotato is really strong.
Man, they just don't make them like they used to.
That they don't. One last comment. Leave a comment down below if you are Team Mintizaki or Team Candlehead.
Of course they're Team Mintizaki.
Obviously, they're Team Candlehead.
No one liked Candlehead the Clown.
She wasn't a clown.
I wasn't talking about her. If you've made it this far, we thank you for your viewership, just as we would like to thank our patrons. Bubba, Telna Rhapsody, CJ Landers, Dorian Koholi, and Steve G. Your continued support means the world to us, and if you would like to support us, consider our Patreon, where we post videos a week early. But if not, a like and subscribe goes a long way. Thanks again. Tune in next week where we take Lady Luck out for a dance, where the lucky Brotato will be testing his odds. See you then.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, or else...